dokie. I think we're live across the board. I hope. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 We're live. Okay. We're good. We're good. I think we're live everywhere. Let me just double check here. Yeah. Look at that. Twitch. I mean, I should be live on Twitch if I'm live on YouTube. I beat even my stream elements as I'm live. Hey, would you look at that? It's me being live. Anyway. All right. Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Sorry about being late. Let's do it. We got a little distracted. Went down a rabbit hole getting so that I could see both of my YouTube and Twitch chats at the same time. I still need to work out how to get it on the canvas, but that'll be something for the weekend. So we're gonna be looking at, you guessed it, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Oh no, I need to. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no, I forgot to update my docs stream information. Haha. Whoops. Nocturne. Both. Sorry, SMT Nocturne. I totally forgot the SMT Nocturne. Total. The game and the newly translated TTRPG. And then yeah, we'll just go with Kingdom Hearts 2 has screwed us again. We should vote for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. That's better. And then Nocturne. Okay, maybe I gotta go with Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. We're going with the HD remaster because that's the one that I have. Yeah, we'll also, yeah, tags look alright. Let me just triple check here, make sure I'm on the, let's just have a gander here. Goose, even. Yeah, okay, yeah, good. That all looks correct. I'm glad to see. Yeah, that's better. Anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing Nocturne at least until I receive the email with the link to the Oh, right, hold on. I need to let me futz with my Yes. It's definitely yeah, I may or may not have made a mistake on my on my go live. Kind of jumped the gun there. I was champing at the bit. Let me see here. Let me change this to borderless full screen. That seems good. How are my giraffics? Yes, I would like to. Yes, I would like to. Is that no? Borderless. I would like to confirm. Oh, I'm a maroon. Okay, and let's see here. Graphics, shadows look good. How is the audio? Oh, and it's still. Yes, I would like to return without changing settings. Background, voice language. Okay, so it's still just gonna cut out no matter what. So I should at least see here. You know, we'll turn the background music down just a hair. And maybe same with the sound effects. Yeah, it seems alright. But also, yes, hi Raymundo. Glad to see that you could drop on by. Even if it was to have a guffaw at my Okay, good. I think we've got I think we've got everything. Let's just double check here. Brightness and contrast look alright to me. Keyboard and mouse. I'm probably just gonna, actually, that reminds me. I do in fact have a controller. That's usually how I like to play these kinds of games. Kind of think of it most of the games that I play. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna be periodically checking my my electronic mails to see when the what's the word? Actually, you know what? I should probably just open up my email and I will just keep refreshing it like a madman. I'll check every like 15 odd minutes. Because once I get that, I will we'll crack it open, and we'll go take a gander. Well, you know what? I feel like a hard boy. Why not? Right. And the difficulty can, of course, be changed at any time, just in case. But I figured, hey, you know, today's the day. Might as well go and boot up old Reliable. As I remember, this one does have voice acting. Yes.
Loses its power will fade into nothing.
Yes, it does have voice acting.
If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die, for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate.
Aw, thanks.
I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
No, thank you. I think I'll take the sweet release of Oblivion. All right, then I'll tell you what. Let's go with a cool name. Yeah, right, that's not right. There's an N, I forgot. You know what, let me actually just double check here. Don't worry, I've got my big book of fungus here, just in case. Last thing I'd want is to misspell one of my names. Yeah, let's see here. Chapter... It looks like we're on the section about oysters. I'm reading, it's my copy of Growing Gourmet and Medicinal Mushrooms, 3rd edition by Paul Stamets. And I just need to find, because I think... I'm like... Yeah, actually, no, it does have one. Because you see is that my scientific name is Boletyus Iringi. Except I suppose that I could also be Boletyus sapiens, I suppose, given my prodigious and strange nature. But anyhow. Yes, that does look correct. However, let me go and flick to their specific page. That's for P. pulmonarius. The tarragon oyster, no. The tree oyster, no. All I'm saying is that I think that oyster mushroom VTubers are an untapped market, because everyone's like, oh, we love, you know, like ink caps and toadstools. Well, there's the king tuber mushroom, not, however, to be confused with the king trumpet, which is what I am. Not entirely sure what the king... Come on, where am I? That one's when they're talking about psilocybes, which granted, I'm not much of a... Not Frondit, where am I? Am I further back? I might be further back. I think that we've breached out of, Okay, hold on, let me flick back a few pages, maybe. Boletyus, Emiko... Ah, yes, the oyster mushrooms with the genus Boletyus. Oh, wait, no, that's the golden oyster. That's not right. Oh, golly gee willikers. What else did I do today? I haven't really done much. I've mostly been... I think I'm probably gonna feed my starter, again, probably later on today, because I think I might try and make more bread. I do have a slab of pork belly that's thawing in my refrigerator at the moment because Pleurotos. Ah, yes, the king oyster. Pleurotos iringi. So that's, yes, E. My. Oh, I misspelled it entirely, didn't I? It's an R. R-Y. That would have been embarrassing. Not that I think that many people would have corrected me on it, because I get the feeling that the Venn diagram of mycological enthusiasts and Shin Megami and Tensei enjoyers is probably a fair bit larger than just me, but I don't think that I'm quite reaching out to either of those crowds quite yet. Emphasis on yet, but anyway, and then of course now bear in mind is that by technicality I'm not really a Boletyus of this. I'm not really a Boletyus actually. I'm a Pleurotos, because however is that we are colloquially referred to as the Boletyus of the steppes, at least according to one Zadravil and Valiskov. Oh, hold on just a moment. Actually, I might just flick the intermission real quick. I need to pee.
Go get some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda.
Alright, I have returned. And I apparently also unplugged my headset. Hold on. Somebody also just put that in there. Ah, where the devil? But anyway, yes. I would say that I'm quite the Shin Megami Tensei enjoyer myself. Let me. Come on, I can find a plug. The real question is, can I get this? Bingo. Okay, now anyway, Yes, I will give myself my, Don't worry, I know how to spell my own name. Mostly because, the only reason why I spell it kind of funny is because somebody had... Because somebody already had it on Twitch, for some reason. But at this point, I think it's kind of part and parcel. Is that the right word? That sounds like the right word. Enter a nickname. We'll go with... Boley. That seems to be what people call me. And I like it. It's got a nice, got a nice ring to it. Yeah, that works. Don't you me.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it, and survive.
No, I don't understand.
You may not understand right now, but please, don't forget what I've told you. I am the nurturer of the next world.
Mm-hmm.
The template for our future rests within my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
You know what, sure, we'll stick with Takao. We'll stick with the base name for you. You seem mysterious.
That's right. No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Now go ahead, wake up. The time is here.
I suppose it's time to get this show on the road, as the children say. Also, don't mind me, I'm also...
Yogi Cohen. Please do not rush onto the train. The door is now closing.
Hey, I know that guy. I think that's, I can't remember the actor's name. I've received a message. You're late, Boletyus. What's the big idea? You forget we're missing Mr. Cow today? Just get to Yoyogi Park ASAP. Time's a wasting. It's from your classmate. Please enter your classmate's name. No. No, I refuse. Alright, well, you know what? Sure, let's give him... You know what, actually, hold on. Let's flick through here. Let's look at our big book of mushrooms. I think I've got a glossary here. Mushroom grower associations in the United States. Fascinating. Despite the fact that it clearly states that there's one that's in Canada. Specifically in Ottawa, Ontario. But what do I know? Anyway. Alright, let's see here. Material, concentrates. Oh, that's not right. Data conversion tables. A glossary. No, maybe an index. No, but they got quite the bibliography. Very girthy indeed. Let me... Well, judging from... I mean, he's got a silly hat, so I think I could... At least I hope that's a hat. Let's go for something with a pronounced cap. Like, These has a nice sounding name. Obviously not an oyster. I'm the oyster here. Let's see here. Wood lovers. I guess we could go with... Looks like he's got like a So he looks like he's got like a punk vibe going on. So let me see here. Maybe the black poplar mushroom. Oh, actually, hold on. It looks like they even have a Japanese name for it. So we'll just go with, you guessed it, delete, purge the name, get it out of here. So, we could just go with, hold on, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, okay. Don't worry, you get to be... no, I messed that one up. Hold on. Okay. Matsutake. And then that one is Yanagi? Yes. Works for me, that's what you get. I don't know. I'm gonna hope that he... Yeah, don't worry. The black poplar. Apparently it's also an excellent candidate for stump recycling, given that it's also a saprotroph. Grows prolifically on deciduous wooded debris. Anyway, real talk, I prefer more of a private counseling scenario, but Mr. Cow is a lot nicer when you're around. Oh, right. Be sure to dress to impress. After all, you represent me by way of association. How about that slick jacket you bought the other day? The one with the little demon sprites? Remember, you're just the mood maker. Don't get it twisted, Kay. I'll be perfectly honest, Mac. I think that he sounds like he's trying to pork our teacher. Oh, cool. I guess this is the jacket he was talking about. Huh? Oh, wow. An actual computer. Hi. Let me guess. You're here for your Yogi Park? Ever since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. As you can probably tell, I've had a lot of time on my hands. You've, heard the news, right? No? Oh, guess I gotta inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. I'm not entirely sure what the point of, like, I guess those are like little eye holes, maybe. Or maybe they're like, I'm not actually sure if that meshes with the time, but you know, like those, like some of those jackets where they got like the built-in headphones. I don't know, I think they're more like eyes. You know, you're like, zoom. You zip up the whole thing and then you're like, okay, where am I going? I'm going this way. At least I've got a convenient, yes, I would love to leave the area, thank you. Go talk to this guy. Due to investigation, the entrances to Yoyogi Park have been closed off. We appreciate your cooperation. Unfortunately for you, what if I just... How about I do anyway? No one is here. Alright. Let's go. Can I go talk to you? The Yoyogi Park riot. There's a skeleton on that screen. I see that. Oh, you mean what they're showing on TV? I don't know. It just... It hardly seems real. Like, how could this be happening here? I'm glad it doesn't involve me. Phew. Glad that's not my problem. Alright, I should go chat with this guy. There's a live report going on. Well, I do feel the demonstrators' actions were out of line, and the fact that Cyber's communication would destroy the park for their own gain is not only inconceivable, it's unforgivable. The reporter's impassioned speech continues. Interesting. I guess I'll go poke around because I have no idea where the hospital is. I've been chased by this wild dream. Hounded, you might say. In my dream, everywhere you look, everything is round. The world itself is round. Ah, dagnabbit, I know the world is round, but it got round in a different way. I'm telling you, my dream is a prophecy. And yet no one believes me. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Who are you? Oh, hey, Boletyus. You said you were going to visit Miss Takao today, right? I know she's beautiful, but that doesn't give you license to creep on her, okay? Hey, it's not me you gotta worry about. Go chat with Mr. Poplar. The news is showing on the giant video display. I don't know, I see a lot of skeletons. A riot broke out yesterday at Yoyogi Park regarding the construction of a communication tower. The demonstration got out of hand and there have been several deaths and injuries reported. Furthermore, Hikawa, the top executive of Cyber's communication, remains missing. Now for the latest in entertainment, we move over to Ashimoto. The news continues. Yeah, guess I'll go over here. Hello. You overhear a conversation between some high school girls. So, don't tell me. I already know. You think Hikawa's super hot, right? Ew. There's like so many nasty rumors about him. I know. To me, that only adds to it. He's got intrigue, a whole world of lore built around him. I don't know, it feels like the... no, get me out of here. I don't want to participate in the plot. Help. I need to find a hospital. Which one of you is the hospital? You can overhear a couple's conversation. Did you hear about the riot where 3 people died? What if we're next? You don't gotta worry about that, babe. Why? Because we're about to start our own... Because we're about to start our own little riot in the bedroom. Wow, could you be any more predictable? But I guess that's what I love about you. Anyway, I better get out of here. I don't... Just got the cop. Yeesh, kids these days. One moment we're suffering fatalities, the next everybody's dressed like it's a goddamn carnival. Take that long-haired yuppie wandering around, for instance. Okay, well, maybe I could go this way. Maybe there'll be something else. Hello, are you a, quote, long-haired yuppie?
Great. The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day. Huh?
I like his coat.
You need something, kid?
Yes? Answers. I need answers.
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between 2 cults.
Your cell phone started to ring.
I think that's your phone going off.
Hey, are you there? Finally, I got a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
Hey, Liz, I'm doing my... Alright, let's see here. Looks like she's wearing predominantly blue. Got a nice belt. Let's see here. Let's consult. Let's consult our sacred tome. Oh, let's see here. You know what? Let's refer to the colored section of the book. See if there are anything with a bright, vibrant blue hue. Old World European Blue Oyster. Well, that seems to be the bluest that we've got. Now the question is, can I find the blue oyster here? Because there's... Yes. Yes, I can. Well, maybe. Ah, yes, there it is. Apparently they're also referred to as the tree oyster. So we can go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay, so that one will work. So we'll go with yeah. Amo E. And then really only have? Sure, whatever. You just get a new last name, because apparently, well, there's Hiratake, and then there's Tamogitake. You know what? Hold on. Let me actually. Speaking of, it's about high time that we take a gander and see if maybe I've gotten that sweet, sweet electronic mail yet. I haven't yet. So let's see here. Tamogitake. Okay, well there's P. Osteras, and then there's... Interesting. He's predatory. Let's see here. Colors. Okay, so they do have quite a few strains. So you know what? Yeah, we'll just go with. We'll still have you be. Nah, actually, we'll just give you blue. Nah, you'll be fine.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
Yes.
Where are you now? Yoyogi Park?
Yes.
Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital?
I'll think about it.
You do know which hospital it is, right?
No.
Should you just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going? You can't... I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you.
Is now the right time for that?
I happen to care about my future, thank you very much. Honestly, it's time you boys started planning ahead, too. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you could get a move on. Hope to see you soon.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center?
Yes.
That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here.
Ayakashi.
Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
I remember reading about the Ring of Gaia. Thanks. Ayakashi Monthly, I see.
Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
He's got like a weird, like, seam on his neck. I'm not sure if you can make that out through the compression, but Anyway, let's see here. So where's the hospital? Oh, there he is. Somebody direct me over to the nearest hospital. Is this a hospital? Oh, there's more up here. Okay, I see it. Quizzical young man. This dude in a real sharp uniform passed by not long ago. The way he carried himself was real dignified like. Only had a cat with him. Black is the uniform he wore. I don't know why, but something about that vintage style. Maybe the hat and the cape. I know I've seen it somewhere. Oh, not again. The hospital up ahead hasn't been open for a while. What's going on? Alright, well, I'm gonna go wander over here. We'll go chit-chat with the rest of them, because I don't know. Big hair is starting to depress me. That riot's got everybody all shaken up. You look like a decent enough guy. Let's forget all this doom and gloom and have ourselves some fun. I gotta get out of here. Yo, Boletyus, what's up? Did you hear the rumor about Yoyogi Park? No. I heard on the night of the riot, a demon spawned somewhere in the park. And that demon was the one behind the killings. Well, it's just a rumor. Yep. Well, it's just a rumor. Anyway. Okay, so I don't think they have any fresh things to say. You know what? I'm gonna go in this way. Wowzers. Sorry, are you wearing all denim?
Well, hey, about time. Is it just me, or is something seriously off here?
Your fashion sense, for one.
There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses, no patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty.
Starting to remind me a lot of Silent Hill.
Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do. Anyway, you know who is looking for our teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine?
Some guy gave it to me. What, you want to read it?
Knowing your taste, it probably wouldn't interest me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here?
It was free?
Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute.
Understandable.
You should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
I mean, like, the belt is nice, but I don't know. It feels like a little... Because you've got acid-washed... I'm not entirely sure if that's just, like, one... What do they call them? A jumper? And her boots are also acid-washed and denim. I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything on the wall here? A bunch of torn up photos. I guess that's just more broken glass. I guess not broken glass, excuse me. Alright, are you an elevator? No. But it is a staircase. Well, there he is. Alright, it looks like I made the right decision. At least in his name. Someone is in the other hallway. He looks like maybe your friend. Maybe. Perhaps. Oh look, it's Jack Frost. Jack Frost Coffee. A vending machine. Do you have enough change to buy a drink? Will you buy something? Yes. It seems this drink isn't listed on the machine. You obtained a mysterious drink. Vending machine sold out. Both of them? Alright. Alright, I think he went in. I'm gonna say this one. Bingo.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that? Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off?
Yeah, I hope
I
not.
called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center.
Mm-hmm. Hey, just relax. Look at the bright side.
Dude, how are you not freaking out? I'm getting some super negative vibes right now. I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it? Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess.
True. True that you've been gone a while. I'm not...
I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Oh, well. What's this? Interesting. Anyway. Is there anything in here? Any goodies? No. Alright, I don't think there's Jack Diddley Squad in here. So I'm gonna go this way. Is there even an elevator here? I don't think this hospital is very handicap accessible. Unless if I'm oh, never mind. Actually, hold on. Let me head back in here. How's your book?
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine?
No, I didn't read it.
Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling. According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia. And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world, and these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Let me guess. That ends with, find out more in our next issue. Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid. But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
We really need to find her, don't we?
Probably.
Okay. We search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and, you'll need this.
I'm not gonna ask where he found that.
you're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Yes.
Come on, this is me we're talking about.
Of course I'm scared.
The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all, saving the day is my job. Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
I can't believe him sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
Mm-hmm. Got anything else to add?
I wonder if we'll find our teacher.
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, do I have access to anything else? No, just the map. Alright, down to the scary basement we go. I guess it's not a scary basement because there's nothing down there. Of course, I trust Mr. Man with... I don't think a man with a hat like that would lie to us. What is all this? It's nothing. Can't interact with it. Alright, let's go push buttons. Insert your ID card. Don't mind if I do. Mark me down as concerned. Starting to think they weren't wrong about the cult stuff. Definitely not. Let's go into... No, I don't think I will. I'm gonna go check over here first. Let's do some brief scraping. Oh, that's a lot of blood. This looks like the morgue, mostly because that's what it is. Door's locked from the other side. How grand. Oh, okay. I thought that camera was following me. Which admittedly would have been really cool. But I suppose might have been a little...
Who is it?
Boletyus. I'm here with two pepperonis and a large cheese.
Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb.
I'll take cash or check.
A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
I don't know, he got his heart broken by a girl named April?
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
I guess that works too.
Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities.
It's a matter of perspective, I suppose. I will say, though, is that your suit is...
The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed, and thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how should I deal with you?
You should let me go.
From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park.
Hey, listen, Mac. I'll even take card. You don't even got a tip. I'll just get out of your hair.
Oh, you're her acquaintance.
Uh-oh.
Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her.
Yes. Correct.
However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
Man, I should probably just run away. Oh, that's a Satan.
Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll punch him.
You fool. No one can overcome their fate.
Well...
Stop!
Ah.
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
I mean, a lot, truth be told. I am the protagonist after all.
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Ooh.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Well, if you insist. Alright, I'm gonna... We'll progress until I can reach a point where I can save the game. Because I need to get up to the rooftop, was it? Because... Alright. Hi.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
Well, there they go.
So, here we are again.
Yes.
I'm glad I intervened when I did.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon.
Oh, oh great. They're real.
You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception. The rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again.
Mm-hmm.
And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the Conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No
Well,
matter
if you
how
insist.
the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the maiden to take part in shaping the new world, meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Alright, but that was pretty cool.
You, who would enter my world, reveal your heart to me. You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason.
Wow, you just have to put me on blast like that?
For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What will be the legacy of your existence?
That's a good question. Asks a real good question.
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you.
Thank you.
Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift.
Oh?
It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice.
And I don't really know if it's a gift.
Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
Oh, that's a bug. Oh, no. Yep. Guess that's that.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. You have joined the ranks of demons. My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
If you insist, mysterious old woman. You obtained the Magatama Marogare. In the command menu, you can view and ingest Magatama. And they really had to set me up in the morgue? Hello. What are you staring at me for? Am I that peculiar? You're the demon here. Well, if you're gonna walk around the hospital, let me warn you. You've chosen a harsh path. From this point forward, enemies will hound you wherever you set foot. Never forget your fate. Alright. You can hear something from inside the room. Oh, hey, it's... you.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park?
Yes.
What in God's name happened to you?
That's a long story. I've gained new power.
Huh. Yeah, looking like that? I believe it. That aside, you know what the hell's going on here?
Nope.
Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center?
I hope so.
Well, first things first. As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around.
Mm-hmm.
Have you come across any of them yet?
Ghosts? Yes.
I see. So I wasn't hallucinating or dreaming this up after all. Demons. This place is crawling with them.
Oh no.
Never thought I'd actually live to see one. But damn, if my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'd rather not believe it. If this is Shinjuku Medical Center, I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real.
Great.
You know, I've seen a barrel like this before. If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Hikawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it?
If you
I
insist.
tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there? You can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, I'll leave it to you.
Well, thank you. Oh yeah, I did play a little of this beforehand, but don't you worry, we're just gonna be starting off with a... Okay, so now since I do have the thing, I'd like to get into that real quick. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I will be back in like 5 minutes, and I'll also you know what? Actually, let me just get to. Let me just download the PDF while I'm here. Just log in here. Passwords. Yeah. Yes, and I would like to proceed to checkout with my technically free copy, because I pre-ordered the big one. I would also like to download it, please. Full 27.76 megabytes. Oh, it's beautiful. Except I need to open it up with the right... Oh, it's wonderful. Anyway, all right. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. So be a good time to go stretch, grab a snack. Da-da-da.
Go get some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda.
Okay, I am back. Let me okay, we did save, so let me just exit the game here real quick. And let me get to... Actually, you know what? While we're here, why don't we throw on... Go take a look at the... Yeah, there it is. Alright, so let's throw on the SMT3 Nocturne Sound Collection. Let me just turn this down here a little. And let's get it started. Yeah, that works. Well, I futz with this just a bit. Can I get this to... Yeah, it works. Wonderful. Oh, ain't that just a kicker? Hold on, let me just see here real quick. Let's add a... Don't worry, we're still here. I just realized that it's really don't need that to dox me. So let me see here if I can. Oh. Okay, so let's see. If I add a window capture, let me try PDF reading. Do not make that source visible, please. Okay. Okay, let me properties. Okay, maybe not that kind of window capture. No, that's not right. Transform, full screen projector, filters. Okay, maybe not that one. Let's media source, image. I guess we just go with the display capture, I guess. I'll just secret PDF capture thingy. Do not make the source visible, thank you. Go and capture this from the primary monitor and okay, and then let's change the property. Can I make this smaller, please? Transform, no. Does it really have to just capture the whole thing? Ah. How cringe. How cringe indeed. Okay, let's just get that thing out of here then. Let's just keep going down the source. Can I just have like a display capture? Let's Okay, maybe if I just... Just set that to like. Actually, yeah. Hold on. Let me see here. So if we just add a. No, not a render delay. Let's go for. Yeah, let me just copy, and then we'll just paste. We'll get this over in here in the thingamasource, then and put this, I don't know, down here somewhere. Actually, we'll also change to this because that seems a little better. Okay, so where is this gonna go? Well, let's just take a gander here. Okay, good. So we're just gonna have to be very careful here. Make this a wee bit. Okay, I think that'll work. So will just put me on top here. We'll just drag this all the way down here a bit further down the thingamasource line. You know what? I might just turn off my my overlay here real quick. Just in case. I'll need to work on this later on, but let's see here. Okay, so I can. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, let's see here. Well, I guess it's gonna be about as close as we can get. So yeah, let's take a gander shot. Actually, you know what? Let me move myself somewhere. I'll put these closed captions like over here, I guess. Actually, maybe like over here, I suppose. And I'll just skedaddle myself across. Yeah, we'll just be over here for a minute. All right. It's a little odd that it's not abbreviated as a TTRPG, but hey, what do I know? You know what? Actually, let me just make sure that this doesn't look like absolute bad. Oh wow, that doesn't. Oh, because it's not live. That not really. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, that's awkward. I hate display captures. We're just gonna pretend nothing bad happened there. Anyway, we can see what's going on here. I'll need to work on that. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, why the heck didn't I? I'm a maroon. I'm a fool. Why wouldn't I just? Yeah, figures this is about the right time for it. Not a window capture. We'll just go with a thingamahoo's. We'll just make it really big. Well, at least that didn't have anything too incriminating there. Anyway, yeah, so let's... Like I said, we'll add a window capture. Do not make the source visible, please. Thank you. Let's drag that down there. Thank you very much. And this, and then we will... Okay, and then we'll open this back up. Let's drag this down in here. Yeah, that ought to be fine. Famous last word. Anyway, so let's just take a look here. First things first. Ding ding. A new SMT rises. Let me just turn this down in my ear real quick. You know what? Actually, let me just turn this down in my thingamahoo's real quick. That seems better. Good background noise. Anyway. A new SMT arises. Yeah. Welcome to this world of chaos and rebirth. Welcome to the Vortex world. What you now hold, yeah, is a copy of Shin Megami Tensei, the role-playing game Tokyo Conception, wherein you can play Atlus's, 2003 Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne video game, but as a TRPG. The Shin Megami Tensei TRPG series dates back to the mid-90s, but Tokyo Conception is the first time the series has ever left Japan. The Vortex world, where the story of the original game unfolded, was born after the Conception, an event devised by a man named Hikawa, a leader in the cult known as the Ring of Gaia. It is a world teeming with gods, fairies, and other creatures, all of them summarized with a single word: demon. Whether by chance, whether by destiny, whether desired or not, those who remained after the Conception were forced to fight for their lives. Some took in Magatama and became fiends, others chose to cling to their humanity, remaining human. And some poor souls could not survive without borrowing without borrowing from the strength of demons. In this game, you'll take the role of a human, fiend, or demon who wanders this vortex world. Will you be swept up into matters that could happen only in a place such as this? Behold the vortex world, the egg of creation. Behold the war waged between the assembly of Nihilo and the Mantra army, and know that to survive here, you will need to unravel its mysteries. Hold on, let me just double check here, make sure that it doesn't It looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. Anyway. What is a TRPG? TRPG is short for Tabletop Role-Playing Game, otherwise abbreviated as a TTRPG, but whatever, I guess. Gotta save every keystroke. An innovative form of game in which each player playing an imaginary character engages in likewise imaginary scenarios that form an adventure for them all to enjoy. TTRPGs are games with a strong theatrical component where taking on a particular role is required. The participants in this game are either the Game Master, abbreviated as GM, or a player. For players, each takes on the role of an imaginary individual called their character, and through acting as that individual helps to create a story. In Tokyo Conception, the story will involve becoming a resident of the Vortex world and going on an adventure filled with danger and risk. And danger. The Game Master, meanwhile, is a unique participant whose role is to ensure the game progresses smoothly while also handling rules decisions. It may be easiest to think of one as being the director, scriptwriter, stagehand, and narrator all at once. There are many games out there, but TRPGs are unique in that you will not be concerned with winning or losing, such as with chess or card games. And chess, alright. Swinging for the fences on that one. I guess it's usually that's one of the first games that comes to mind, I suppose. But rather with enjoying the mechanics of the game and the simulation of story it creates. By playing Tokyo Conception, the hope is that for players, you experience being swept up into an adventure in the Vortex world, and for the Game Master, you will feel the enjoyment that comes from creating your very own story. A game summary. To take on the role of a resident in the Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne setting and adventure in a world where demons vie for dominance and the right to determine what the new world will be via their reason, this adventure will frequently include dungeons to explore and tough battles to fight against hostile demons. The word character indicates any living person or demon who appears in the story, whether controlled by the player or the GM. Characters controlled by players are called player characters, PCs, and the characters controlled by the GM are called non-player characters, or NPCs, just in case if this really is... Okay, well, you won't be able to make out. Anyway. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. At least 2 10-sided dice, so we're working off of a D100 system a la, I assume, hopefully not Call of Cthulhu, but let's see here. Yeah, alright, yeah, D100, definitely. Got it. Ah. Just gonna be cracking my bones real quick. Yeah, okay, that's all fine. In this section, you will find an explanation of what you will need in order to play. Yeah. Necessary items. This rulebook! Preferably to per participant, a story in mind called the scenario, writing tools such as pencils, erasers, etc., yada yada yada. Let's see. A single session of Tokyo Conception can take 3 to 5 hours. During that time, you'll become a character in the world of blah 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 blah. The world of Nocturne, yes, the Vortex world, Kagutsuchi, the moon, yada yada yada. Protagonist. Don't worry about him though, we're not paying much attention to him. At least I'm gonna assume. Oh shoot, this one actually has... Interesting. Let me just make sure here. Goes your tenor, yada yada. Yep, you're gonna need a reason to make yourself a new world, Magatama, and fiends. Among all this, did the demi-fiend appear in the Vortex world? He was a being neither human nor demon. He was a fiend, once human, then made demon by his Magatama. Magatama are insects filled with mana. With one, a human can become demonic. We call these fiends creatures neither human nor demon, but something different entirely. They are so rare, in fact, that few in the Vortex world even know what they are, let alone where they originate from or how many different types exist. It is said that there are 24 types of Magatama in total, scattered across the entirety of the Vortex world. It is also said that by gathering them all and bringing them to a certain place, one can obtain a Magatama of legendary power. One thing is known for certain, however, is that once you become a fiend by ingesting a Magatama, you may never return to being human again. Let's see here. Interesting. Introductory replay, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Character creation. This is the important part. The real meat and potatoes that I wanted to read over. In this chapter, you will learn to create the character you will use for your Tokyo Conception game. There are two methods to create a character: Quick Start, wherein players select their character from pre-made samples, or Full Scratch, in which one creates a fully unique character from scratch. Hence the name. The GM decides which method would be most suitable for their game. As you can see, we've got our boy Mada over here. Not to be confused with Mara. That's one consonant that you don't wanna mess up. But let's see here. In game terms, any character that is played by a player is called a player character. After the conception, whether they wanted it or not, the PCs were forced into a life of survival in a new, twisted land called the Vortex world. For the sake of that survival, they do not act alone, but rather have gathered together into their own independent faction, the Party. The Vortex world is no more than an egg, a temporary creation brought about to determine the reason of the new world. So it is here where the battle is fought to see which reason shall emerge victorious, and it is the assembly of Nihilo who is winning that fight. Low-level PCs are, to the Vortex world, nothing more than a group of fiends, demons, or humans, which none would regard as important. Regardless, it is the fate of the PCs to plunge into the whirlpool of events and battles that give the Vortex world its name. Recommended level, much like the original game, Tokyo Conception can handle levels 1 to 100. However, characters for actual play should be created to suit the recommended level set by the GM. Said level is determined via experience points. For example, when using the sample characters from Quick Start, each of those is created with 1100 XP. That means the fiends are level 10, demons at level 9, and humans at level 11. We recommend you set characters no lower than 5 and no higher than 70, as this provides the most stable playable experience. Don't get too crazy, please. Wait, hold on, let me pull my... Let me just pull myself a little further over here. Oh, that's not right. There you are. Am I even grabbing? Okay, let me just pull this over here. Well, there's that. I don't know how I end up. There I am. Alright, I'll just, you know what, I might just shrink myself down just a little more. And there we go. I'm perfect now. And then we'll just push my CC over here. That's better. Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyhow. Where was I? An abbreviated method of creating characters that allows you to get right to playing. In Quick Start, all you must do is select blah 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 blah. Starting on page 25, they've got a bunch of predefined characters just for you. Isn't that lovely? Let's see here. Fascinating trailer. The GM's recommendations after explaining what the session for the day will be like. I see. Choose sample characters. Blah, blah, blah. Determine bonds, yada, yada. Hey, there's that guy. Interesting. Alright, let's see here. The PCs are in order clockwise from the GM. The Fiend Ankh. Fiend Magora. Shared hobbies. Interesting. Oh wow, it's very... Huh. The Fiend reason. Alright, and then we find our reasons and yada yada. Wow, look at these. They're pretty cool. Let's see here. Yeah, that seems about right. So which one? Yeah, Shiranui, Ankh, Pixie, Jack Frost. He's got his... Look out, he's throwing hands. Kind of thought these would be in color, but I was wrong. Anyway. Full scratch. Original character creation. To create your own unique character, follow the steps outlined below. For ease of calculations and transcribing your stats, you should use the Tokyo Conception character sheet found at the end of this book. Take care to use the correct sheet, as they differ for each class. Well, then I'll tell you what. Why don't we slink all the way over towards the end there? Enemy demon sheet. You've got a deal. Talk flowchart. Amazing. All right, let's see here. I see. Critical if it's just a regular success. Move one space along the black line. If the no black line talks break down. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. Oh, look, they've even got the Kagatsuchi chart. They've got a review sheet. Doesn't summary. This sheet is for other players to provide you with their impressions of your character during the session. I see. Oh, wow, look at that. And then there's Laches. And then look, you've even got fate points. Rules summary. Oh, look, and they've got humans and demons and then fiends. Where you're like, I don't know who that is. But anyway, let's see here. Can I, let me just give me a second here real quick. Gonna see if I can just pluck out a copy of this. I'd at least like to make one. I find it. I think it's nice that you've got all this. Like, wow, that's like very hard crunch for your stats. Let me. You know what? Actually, let me go see if they've got. Tokyo Conception. Do they have the they have the character sheets available? Like if they've got like just the character sheet. Alright, and then there is supposed to be the White Vortex mini campaign, but I guess that'll come before too long. But I'm sure that we'll find that out eventually. But anyway, you know what? Let me go on, heck with it. We could just. I could just use good old pen and paper. By pen and paper, I mean it's gonna be like incredibly scuffed. But you know what? That's just. Sometimes I find that's the best. You get rather familiar with the old nitty gritty of it. So let's see here. As soon as I find a pen. Somewhere amidst all this glassware. That's a pen, but I know that doesn't work. A pen. Come here, pen. Get in my... Come here, you. Come on, I need to... Gosh diddly darn it. Yeah. Come on now. There we go. Good. There. Perfect. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so let's see here. So it looks like, yeah, you can cycle through all your Magatama, and then you've got... Nice. Alright. Then you've got fate points, which is equal to your luck divided by 5 plus 5. Isn't that sweet? You've got the strength target number. I don't know, yeah, it feels pretty good. Hold on, I should probably crack this back open. Because I can't quite, I can't figure out I don't think these are form fillable. I hope that we find. You know what? Actually, let me go poke around here real quick. Tokyo Conception form fillable. All right. Well then, I'll go look at it later. Either that, or maybe I'll just have to figure out how I can make a form fillable myself. Anyway, let's see here. Does this have this by? No, it does not have it by chapter. So let's go. What was it, like 50? Yeah. There we are. So let's see here. Tailor recommendations. Additional skills after determining your stats and starter skills from your class. So let's start with the 1100 XP, I guess. Each player has contacts. I see. And then you'll automatically be provided them by a background. Oh, isn't that nice? Leveling prior to the game. Tokyo Conception can handle PC levels 1 from 100. You can begin play easily at level 1 to give characters more range and flexibility in their actions for conventions or one-shots. You will find it preferable to let characters advance to either level 10 or level 20 first. GMs should set the PC's level to match the tone for the kind of game they desire, then have the PC's level up using the following order. Increase statistics. Do I have I do have a D10. It's right here. I've got a little, don't worry, I've got one. It's a little... Irony, that's dusty. How long has that been there for? These are another important questions. Though it looks like it's just a D10, so that's very nice. Let's see here. Once all are settled, refer to page 24 for the bond table. Class, the most important choice. Fiends cannot hold onto gear, nor can they use armor or weapons. So it seems like they're quite alright. Demons choose a demon to embody that has a level equal to or lower than the session's recommended level, then do level ups until they reach the recommended level. I see. Humans choose a subclass which is loosely based on several real-life professions. This choice provides them with their stats at level 1, starter skills, and equipment. You know, I'll be perfectly honest, this seems quite crunchy. Let's see here. For each level above the first, player characters gain 1 point to increase their stats. Fiends and humans may apply this point to any stat they prefer. Demons, however, apply the point randomly. Roll a d10 and consult the table below. Apply the point according to the result rolled. Let's see here. In addition to the starter skills learned, PCs learn all skills from their class choice up to the level they'll be starting at. They also learn 1 extra skill at level 1, level 10, level 20, and every 10 levels beyond that from the extra skills table below. I see. When selecting, you may roll the dice to determine it or choose whichever you like. Then I guess, should a character learn another skill in excess of 8? Yeah, you only get the 8. That's it. Alright, let's see here. They may not choose a skill they've already learned. Even if a fiend has multiple Magatama ingested, they can only learn 1 skill per level up. I see. Oh man, this guy got kind of messed up. That's not good. But anyway. Fusion and evolving. In a campaign, sessions that continue where the previous one left off, if demons reach a sufficiently high level, they can benefit from a unique sort of advancement in the form of fusion and evolving. However, these systems are allowed prior to the start of a new game. The players may find themselves mired in a rather complex puzzle. As such, fusing or evolving before a new game should generally not be permitted. However, if the game's recommended level is 10 or higher, the GM may permit these systems with limitations, for example, only allowing evolving or only allowing one single fusion with the player's choice of element or mitama. In the latter case, we recommend you only do this in a game with a recommended level of 20 or higher. Semi-quick start, blah, 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 calculating stats. So the target number is... I see. Okay. Derived target numbers is agility plus 10%. Negotiation is luck stat plus 20%. Twice your luck stat, excuse me. HP, yeah, they represent your life. If you hit 0, you die. Interesting. Yeah, you've got all these... Reason for becoming a fiend, fiend only. You're not sure. Random chance, maybe? You got your Magatama from the Cathedral of Shadows. After the conception, an angel gave you a Magatama. What nice stuff. Reason for being spared. You were a student. You survived as a maiden. You met a fairy and escaped with your life. You were investigating. You were guided by 2 strange people. Finding dirt on the ring of Gaia. You survived. You're not sure. Random chance, maybe? Just found. I don't know. Some guy. Alright, let's see here. You gain fate points up to your maximum at the start of the session. Most characters have 5 fate points, but you can increase the number per 5 luck you have. And then there's, let's see, with fiends having 6. Okay. The HP mod. Okay, so the modify. Okay, that one might be a typo, because then it's multiplier, but then it also says modifier. But I'm going to. I mean, you know, that's similar enough. Okay, so let's start with like a level 10, I guess. Now let's just make sure here. Ooh, and we got 8 starters, and you also start. Note that stats have a maximum of 40. No matter what kind of modifiers you receive from your Magatama, you can never exceed this maximum. A fiend is different. A reason to act. No class restrictions. Extra contact table. Fornius, Decarabia, Loki. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the big demi fiend, he's not wandering around here, unless he is. In which case, that'd be pretty cool. Beyond the 24 Magatama. Hold on, I'm just gonna skip over here real quick. Hang on, can we see this? Yeah, you can see that. Beyond the 24 Magatama listed here, there exists another legendary Magatama that can only be obtained once the rest have been gathered. It is called Masakados, and it is held by an ancient specter known as Masakado. The one who possesses this Magatama will gain ultimate power in the form of having a null affinity to all elements, besides Almighty. Yep. Kailash, Gaia. Oh, and these are advanced Magatama. And then there's the 8 starters, like, you know, Iamante, Shiranui. I see. Okay, so they start with... I guess I'll just go by, like, a... Just make sure here. So we got Strength. Then we got Mag. We got Vit. Then we got Agility. Then we got Luck. So let's make... No, sure, why not? Yeah, let's just pour it on. Just be lucky. A fiend is different from a demon. They were once humans, but after receiving a Magatama, they were changed and granted the power of demons. Sadly, once a Magatama is ingested and the fiend transformation is complete, they are forevermore changed with no way to return to being human once again. Let's see here. Fiends gain their starter skills from the starter Magatama they pick. Specifically, the skill it grants at level 1. Additionally, fiends gain 1 talk skill of their choice. Scout is recommended. I see. Fiends are created by ingesting a Magatama. You select which Magatama you can start with among the 8 starter Magatamas. I see, I see. You may have Magatama in your inventory without ingesting them. Doing so will allow you to switch Magatama as you like between scenes. Okay, I kind of like that. These Magatama can be acquired at character creation. If you're creating a feed of no higher than level 20, then you start with one Magatama as you see below. You may choose one of the following. Then yeah, let's just go with Marogara. And then we start with... Hang on, give me just a second. Interesting. Very crunchy. And then yeah, we'll just start with Magara, then, or Marogara. Fun stuff, fun stuff. A note to GM, you should not permit players to use evil alignment demons such as those of the Haunt or Foul class. Vials and Tyrants should be limited for use to boss enemies only. Just to make sure that we're all aware here. And then let's see here. Cool. Oh yeah, and then there's the mannequins. For some reason the PC's mannequins memories of a former life. And I see. They've got a medicine. Free medicine. I see here. Character advancement. When the demon is defeated is 10 or more levels. Oh, I see. Notice when every demon defeated grants XP, all the characters who participated in the combat, even if they are dead at the end of it, gain this experience. Okay, and then let's see here. There's probably a Ricarm. Anyone have Ricarm or a revival bead? No, maybe. Humans, in truth, mannequins are not humans but demons, and they can't use Magatama, but a human could. Change with a Magatama, humans can become fiends. They can also fuse themselves with demons to become a demon. This change is a one-way street, however, so once a human changes to either a fiend or a demon, they can never be a human again. Oh, and then do we also have, oh, they got an MP multiplier ×3, I see. Human-only gear. Gun! Humans can equip armor and weapons created in the old world to make themselves stronger. They can also use items, of course. Moreover, humans have access to a great equalizer in the form of guns! At the same time, guns are only powerful until their ammunition runs out, and obtaining more of it in this world is quite difficult. Therefore, guns must be used judiciously. Do not add your level to gun damage. Humans gain levels even faster than fiends do. Reaching any particular level requires about 80% of the amount that fiends would need to reach the same level. Compared to evolving class level exception as human PC creation. Oh, it doesn't actually. Or does it? Yep, doesn't actually say here. Oh, evolving some demons, blah 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 blah. Oh, neat. Okay, then. Let me just make sure here, is that, are those increases to the... You only receive bonuses from one of them at a time. I understand. I think. Additionally, fiends gain 1. Okay. Okay, so then that would be a +4, 1, 2, 2, 1. So that would bring strength up to 6. Okay, okay. I think I get it. Maybe. Character advancement. Every demon defeated grants XP. Double the XP for each 10 full levels above the party level the demon is, double the gained experience. I see. And then extra XP is acquired when the scenario is over. This XP is granted to PCs who were with the story the whole way through. Leveling up, you need 8 XP to reach level 2. You need 125,000 to reach level 50. This formula applies to fiends only. Demons take 1.3 times the same amount of experience fiends do to level. Humans do take 0.8 times the same amount. For a list of experience needed for each level, see the table on the next page. Alright. You know what? Yeah, let's make a smooth operator with a lot of faith. Because if we go up to 10, that means that, yeah, we could just dump it all into luck. Actually, we should probably go, like, let's see. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Let's go for 5 luck, I guess. That leaves us with 7. And then pump more into Vit. That leaves us with 4. We can lean on Marogre for a while. So then I guess 3. So that's 9. And then, yeah, and then get that up to, like, 6 luck. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So technically 7. And then that would bump us up to, yeah, 6, 3, 7, 7, 7. Which is kind of funny. And then value up changes. Leveling up means the followings increase as well. So stat TNs influence. Oh, right, and then HP and MP. Because how does HP calculation work? As soon as I remember where my. Okay, there it is. So the HP multiplier is that plus 6. It should say. Where does it say this? Oh god, where's my calculation here? Ending TOs. Hee-ho! There it is. So HP equals Vit plus level times the HP multiplier. So with the current stats that I would have, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be increased. Yeah, whatever. I'll just run with it. So let's see here. So for HP, if we've got 7 vitality, and we're at level 10, so that would mean 17. So then 17 times 6 is, you guessed it, 102. Not bad for level 10. And that's HP, and then MP would be magic plus levels, so it would be 13 times the MP multiplier, so that would be what, like 20? No, not 23. Like 39, I want to say. Because at least they got some juice. Interesting. At least I think. We're gonna go with that, yeah. And let's see here. And then they die easily and their stats are quite low. Even so, among all the classes in this game, humans have the potential to shine brightest. Interesting indeed. And then, of course, yeah, class starting skills. Lucky Find. At the end of combat, can make a check to find items using luck. How nice, how nice. And let's see here. Benefits of leveling up. Yeah. Never go above 40. I believe that's. Oh wow! Would you look at that? So yeah, that seems to track. So then, yeah, the 1100. Yeah, so that brings them up to level 11, then to 10, and those ones down to 9. Huh. Alright, see here. Ground rules. In performing math, if the end number, the final result, would be a decimal, always read it and weep, always round it down. Furthermore, should you need to divide and also multiply in a given calculation, do the multiplication first. That's right, PEMDAS, that's right. Which is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. I had to kind of remember what E was there for a second. I'm terribly sorry. Let's see here. Cooldown, dungeon attack, units of time, tech basics. Regardless of target number, the check succeeds. Percentile roll. Yeah, I guess I should probably see what the critical is. Should the result of your percentile roll be equal to or less than 1/10 of the target number, the roll becomes a critical hit. And if you possess the Might skill, attacks become critical hits when equal to or less than 1/5 of the target number. Critical checks also become critical hits on a 1, regardless of whether or not they would be 1/10 of the target number or not. When you roll a critical, you deal double damage, and you ignore the target's resistance. And then there's the danger level. This is blue, safe, yellow, danger. Interesting. By 1 phase per 1 scene. For combats. Fascinating, and I'm going to assume that if the, yeah, and then you got, like, your skills. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, let's see here. May obtain 1 for each point spent, having the damage they or an ally is taking, and changing the target number of a roll they're making by 20%. Multi-action. If you have 100% or higher target number for a roll, you may choose to make a multi-action. Multi-actions allow you to perform the same action 2 or 3 times consecutively in a turn, but no more than 3. If using a skill, the cost must be paid for each time it is used in the multi-action. The target of the skill cannot be changed between uses as well. If the base target number due to concentrate / action or support buff reaches 100 to 199%, the action is taken twice. If the target number reaches over 200%, then the action is taken 3 times. Divide the original target number by the number of actions it takes to find the target number by blah blah blah. With your multi-action, you can use, however, you may not combine Aggie and Bufu. You could just use Aggie thrice over. Hey, look, there's that guy. There's also sometimes you might run into flavor rules. Reason and Himorogi. Fascinating stuff. Himorogi are special items and of vital importance to a party of PCs. The game should grant these to players whenever it makes sense to do so. They may be granted when the PCs endorse a faction or randomly discovered elsewhere. Himorogi come in the shape of pyramids large enough to need both hands to carry. When a Himorogi is secured, the PCs can gather Magatsuhi from defeated demons. 10% of the demon's XP value is granted in Magatsuhi to a Himorogi once the demon is defeated. Himorogi also come with 100 Magatsuhi already stored in them. Fascinating. And then there's... Once per session, a Himorogi may be used to grant one of the following special effects. It costs 20 Magatsuhi to do so. It can be used even by demon PCs and take no action to perform. Completely restore a target. They may be fully revived even from death. HP and MP are fully restored, though fate points are not. And cancel the effects of one skill or attack. Neat. 200 endorsement point. The following conditions must be met before the summoning Once the Yahiro no Himorogi is produced, PC may use the Magatsuhi they stored in their Himorogi to summon an outer god. Should the god summoned be powerful enough, the PC may reach Kagatsuchi and create a new world. 50,000 Magatsuhi, I see. As the god summoned will be from a world beyond this one, it requires an enormous amount of Magatsuhi. It must be the representative of a faction. The 200 endorsement points. And then you choose a god. There's Albion, Skadi, Asiel, and then there's Vishnu, Shiva, Amaterasu, Horus, Odin, Michael. And secure the holy grounds. Blah, blah, blah. Suitable locations include the Funashiro, the Tokyo Diet Building, Amala Temple. There may be other places, but as of yet, none have been found. And then there's combat, the real meat and potatoes. Actually, I should probably go back over here and look at the Magatsuhi, because I'm still doing the character creation stuff. So for Magore, with that being level 10, you get... Oh, and you don't get Pierce. You're a silly sod. Don't think I don't see you. I suppose it makes sense, though. You don't get to go running in with Loosey Goosey himself. Let's see here. So for skills, we would have one negotiation skill, which is... Now, let's just make sure here. Do negotiation skills count as... Or talk skills, excuse me. Fire skills, the extra table. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I guess they do. I guess they do. Even though we... Yeah, okay. So those do count. So let's see here. So then they get... Let me go see if we can find the big list of skills. Combat, negotiation, blah, blah, blah. Fusion and evolution. Oh, wow, they got the whole fusion chart, too. The Tale of Mr. Hee-Ho. Mr. Hee-Ho is a demon VC with the goal of becoming the strongest demon in the world. Currently, he's being possessed by a Jack Frost for reasons. I'm gonna get strong, Ho. His true name is Leviathan, a name shared by a legendary beast, one who is impervious to all weapons and who stands above all others of its kind. A wonderful name. Unfortunately, among his friends, he is only referred to as Mr. Hee-Ho, likely on account of that abominable way of speaking. Among them, only Pixie sometimes remembers to call him Levy, a good demon at Pixie. In the last battle, Mr. Hee-Ho finally hit level 19, but his other friend, Hirasawa, was well ahead of him at level 19. Mr. Hee-Ho had already learned all the skills available to a Jack Frost, so he thought maybe he ought to change into a stronger demon. He had plenty of chances so far, but his friends would always tell him he was fine just the way he was, and didn't seem inclined to take him to the Cathedral of Shadows. He thought it might have had something to do with how Pixie had just become High Pixie. Regardless, Mr. Hee-Ho had it in his hot little mitts a few demon cards already. The Yoma Apsaris, level 8, the Knight Lilim, level 8, and the Beast Inugami at level 13. Their stats were, at this time, exactly as you see them in this rulebook. Convenient. It'd been pretty difficult to get Hirasawa to hand over the Apsaris and Lilim cards, but not so much the Inugami card, though Mr. Hee-Ho wasn't sure of the difference there. Guess I gotta do some fuse Hee-Hon-Ho. As they were, the cards Mr. Hee-Ho had gotten were fairly weak compared to the party level. So he set his beady little eyes on fusion to make himself into a stronger demon. Next to him, his other friend Yuki kept muttering stuff like, the party is level 19, and you know what, demons are level 19, but honestly, Mr. Hee-Ho never sweated the small stuff like that. He just wanted to dive in and see for himself. He thought he'd check to see what Apsaris and Inugami might make. So, since he was not cursed, Mr. Hee-Ho took up the normal fusion chart. The point where Yoma and Beast met showed Fallen, since the lowest level Fallen was Fornius. That was what Mr. Hee-Ho would become. Fornius, he thought. When we last chanced to do battle with that demon, everyone except myself struggled to contend with his might. Should my form ascend to one such as his, perhaps my companions would see my strength. Hee-Ho! Let's go! Yet, when Mr. Hee-Ho arrived, the old coot at the Cathedral of Shadows, the man gave a firm shake of his head. It would seem you cannot handle that one yet. It's only one level off, dude. He ought to be cool with it, Ho. We're like family. I do not see the resemblance. My answer is final. He was up a creek without a paddle. But Mr. Hee-Ho didn't allow his spirits to remain down forever. Instead, he tried to see what a combination of Lilim and Inugami would do for him. The fusion would be a fairy clan demon, he found. Adding together... sorry, I've lost my place. Adding together the levels of the ingredient demons, dividing by 2, then adding 2 got him 12, and the fairy demon that was closest to level 12 without going below was Jack-o'-lantern. At level 19, he was perfectly in line with the party level. He was perfect, and still better, Jack-o'-lantern looked cool as heck. Time to fuse He-Hun and make myself into a Jack-o'-lantern, ho? Mr. He-Ho did not stop to wonder why his friend Hirasawa was groaning, something about his sweet Lilum, whatever. Once the fusion was complete, the resulting demon could inherit some of the skills of the ingredient demons. Since the ingredient demons together knew a total of 4 skills, the Jack-o'-lantern could inherit 2 of those skills. Naturally, Mr. He-Ho wanted the strongest skills. Fire Breath and Feral Bite from Inugami seemed the most likely, but oh dear, Jack-o'-lantern's inheritance traits included mouth, but did not include teeth. As such, he could not inherit Feral Bite. Nothing he could do there, so instead he chose Lilum's Sexy Gaze skill. Jack-o'-lantern had the eye inheritance, so it was fine. And thus was the swaggering, flirtatious Jack-o'-lantern born. Naturally, Mr. He-Ho went right into the manifestation afterwards. Upon manifestation, all of Mr. He-Ho's stats other than his skills changed to Jack-o'-lanterns. His skills do go that way, but of course there would be some inheritance, as Mr. He-Ho's level was now 19, dividing that by 10 and adding 1 got him 2, meaning he would inherit 2 of his old skills, so he chose Might and Mabufu to bring over. After that he had to redo all the stats on a sheet, accounting for his new level and stats, as he was now at exactly the amount of XP required to be level 19. It would take him some time to level up again, but so long as he was that much stronger, he could live with it. Thus do we behold the moniker of a brand new levy. Let him cast aside the old moniker of Mr. He-Ho. We're still into He-Ho, win it, ho! Oh dear. It seems that horrible way of speaking didn't go anywhere. Oh, that's fun. And then there's cooldown, character evaluations. Now for real, cooldown. Fascinating. A little bit of necessary downtime. I don't recognize who that demon is, I'm sorry. Oh, I see. And then there's also the Magatama Rampage? Where does this crop in from? Alignment rolls, alignments. Lawful. The character was disciplined. They had integrity and often made sure to follow the rules. They were logical. Chaotic. The character was ruled by emotion. They were often passionate, artistic, often provided insight or inspiration. Neutral, the character tended towards the middle road, often arbitrated between 2 parties. They practiced restraint, showed modesty. Light, the character was overflowing with benevolence. They demanded justice, saved people, or provided aid of some kind, cleared away the gloom. Dark, the character was brutal. They played dirty, acted without justice, displayed self-righteous behavior, deceived others or caused them harm, often was self-deprecating or harmful to self. And then there's He-Ho. Character was comical. They caused the fun to increase for all players, made others laugh, did gags, made jokes, and played to their bit. How fun, how fun. Let's see here, and then there's the gift table. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Upon level up, fiends who haven't yet finished drawing out the power of their Magatama may find their Magatama beginning to act violently within them, their power running out of control. What happens differs depending on which Magatama is equipped. I see. Well, that's fun. And let's see here. And then there's Magare, which is fully recover MP and HP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Seems that most of them are the recover things. Or... and then Nirvana is just a nice one. Then there's Narukami, and then there's Muspel. Jed doesn't seem very fun. Geis, or Gies. Dama, Marogara. Fascinating stuff. Then there's the power-up and evolve table. What is a skill? These and other important questions. Tokyo Conception PCs can learn skills. Skills are divided into 5 major types: spells, magical attacks, physical attacks, passives, and talk skills. Magic skills that are traditionally found throughout the Shin Megami Tensei series. They cost MP to use, and they use the magic stat for checks, usually. Let's see here. Magical attacks. Attack skills that behave like variations on spells. They cost MP to use, and they both use the magic stat for checks. These skills, as well as spells, are referred to both as magic. When determining damage, use magical power. Attack skills that expand on the myriad variations of physical strikes. They use the strength stat for checks because they cost health to use. Overuse of them can result in death. These skills, as well as basic strikes, are both referred to as strikes. When determining damage, use physical power. Passives are, of course, passive. Included in this type are limited skills, which only produce an effect once per session. Skills when used when negotiating with demons. They apply modifiers to the TN of negotiation checks. They may also be used when gathering info. Each has an impress type they're particularly effective against, and an offend type that they will fail against. Some skills, such as the once per scenario fortune and the once per combat endure, have use limits, restrictions on the number of times they can be used. Counterattacks, buffs. Buffs. First off, the stat changes these skills provide are always determined by a roll of 1d10, and base magical power is never added. Moreover, even if you roll a 10 on this d10, you cannot explode it. Second, the same effect may only stack up to 4 times. For example, if Tarukaje is cast on you 4 times, then barring having the effect dispelled somehow, you could not benefit from any further casts. Also, skills that produce similar effects, such as Fog Breath, count towards this limit. For instance, if you are hit with Fog Breath twice, then Secundo, which has the same effect, can only be applied to you twice more. Counterattack, Retaliate, and Avenge have a 50% chance upon taking a physical element attack to grant 1 free opportunity to make a basic strike. This basic strike must target the one who made the physical attack against you. Moreover, you may only make a basic strike. Even if you have the attack all skill, it may not be applied to this counterattack. Also, counterattacking is not mandatory. These skills only grant the opportunity to attack. Should your target have Tetrakarn up, for example, you may decline to counterattack. Now, the real question is... Oh, wow, it's really windy out there. The real question is, do we have the fun things? Hold on here, let's see here. No, I don't think so. Wait, hold on. Dragon Eye! Okay, yeah, those are reserved for bosses only. Shh, don't talk about it. Don't tell them. Support group. Enemy only for Gather. Phase Shift. Divine Will. Aurora. Ongyoki. No dragon skills. Quiet, you. Anyhow. Let's see here. Dismal Tune, Veil's Curse. Fun stuff. Gun group. Human only skills that may only be used with human exclusive firearms. Use agility for checks. Double tap and pinhole. Fascinating stuff. Then of course there's big... Oh wait, hold on. Do we have what's the Fiend skills, Freykugel, Gaia Rage, Spiral Viper, which has a higher potency and also less cost. And then there's Javelin Rain, Divine Shot, Zeros Beats. Yeah. These are all fun. Huh. And then there's life bonus, life gain, life surge, and then of course, as I recall, those similar abilities do not stack. Shh, don't worry about them. Skills that once was include some limited skills. Yeah, and then you've got all the affinity changers, and then let me see here, probably Enduring Soul, wherever that is. Oh. I guess you don't have the, I guess you don't get that one. Omitted skills in making the game of Nocturne into a tabletop RPG. Certain skills were omitted to reduce the need to strictly manage the phases of Kagatsuchi. Bright Might and Dark Might, these skills only worked during the full and new phases respectively, but this could potentially slow down the game, and so they were omitted. And demons with these skills now have Might instead. Dark Pledge, a skill that worked only during a new phase, omitted for the same reason as above. Life Refill and Mana Refill, these skills would rely on Kagatsuchi's phases, but keeping track of them would slow play, so they were omitted. Watchful, as PC demons can't be unsummoned to wait outside of the game, this skill was omitted. NPC only skills, the skills Gather, Night Howls, and Wild Laughter are omitted from the demon stat blocks found on page 126 and beyond. Instead, when using NPC demons for battle, GMs should feel free to give these to any foul or haunt demon they end up using. And then there's talk skills. Let's see here. Yeah, Impress. Interesting. Items and gear. Let's see here. After the conception, humanity lost the majority of its conveniences and commodities. Not even the technology to make such things survived. Equipment, once synonymous with warfare, such as firearms and bulletproof vests, are now infrequently pulled from beneath the rubble of the old world, and even then, the only people who know how to use those things are the humans who have managed to survive. Gear are items only usable by humans, which raise various stats such as physical power and physical resistance. Humans may also benefit from certain passive skills just by equipping a piece of gear, which is to say nothing happens if they simply possess the item, they must have it equipped as well. Humans may equip one type of weapon and may equip as much armor as they like, so long as the slot does not overlap with another piece of gear. Unless otherwise stated, stats from gear are all added together. Fiends and demons cannot use gear at all, and even if they strap it onto their bodies, nothing will happen. Firearms rely on agility. When making attacks with firearms, make the accuracy check using agility, and when calculating their power, add together your agility plus the firearms modifier. Generally, firearms cannot be used to make physical attacks, except for the pinhole skill, so they cannot be used to convert attacks to using agility, and the firearm's power isn't added to skills. Instead, when making a basic attack with a firearm, you may choose whether to make it unarmed or with the firearm, and in the case of unarmed, the attack uses the normal unarmed stats. Each attack or skill made using a firearm depletes the firearm's ammunition count by 1, and when making a multi-action, ammunition is depleted per check made. Firearms that have up to their ammunition count loaded, and after making that many attacks may be reloaded by spending 1 action. This is an auto check. Grenade category weapons can be thrown and are lost upon use. I see. Fun stuff. Oh, and then you can, I'm sorry, you can sell Nagatama? Huh. Interesting. Similarly, items of infinite use. Oh yeah, let's go take a look at some of these found items. Human relic table, collectible anime merch, paper money, child's toy, a book, digital device, preserved foods, canned or instant, fashion items, household items, things demons can't use, like shoulder massagers or shoe horns, etc. Special souvenir items. Humans are rarely seen in the vortex. Even a 1,000 yen note was rare enough. Belong as part of the deity Loki's collection. The GM may wish to incorporate certain relics of the old human world into their campaign, and should take care of the ones they do introduce, so as not to throw the whole of the vortex world into chaos, more than it already is. Preferably, these should be one-off rare items that are neither sold or bought, and are only found by sheer fortune. Let's see here. Balm of Rising. Megidola Stone. Megidola Rock. Then there's the Soul Return. Blessed Fan. And the Chakra Elixir. all fun stuff. And then let's see here. We've got knives, katanas. B5, mannequin clothes. Plate mail. Covers the whole thing. The three-pointed hat. A Frost hood. The hood that Jack Frost wears. Makes you feel a little hee-ho. Makes you feel a little hee-ho when worn. 10% when negotiating with Jack Frost. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Then there's a masterwork katana, not to be confused with a not so cool katana. And then there's Rag's jewelry, which is wherever it needs to be, I'd wager. You can get all kinds of things. All right, let's see what they got for the big boys. If you'd like to assign your boss HP and MP values true to that of the original game, use the following list. Just don't look at all that. Don't worry about it. And there's the Tower of Kagatsuchi. Yeah, and then there's the Trial by Combat Thor. Oh wow, look at all these. I think those are actually just scanned in models. And there's Sati, Paravati. Let's see here. How are these organized? Oh, okay, they're organized by their clan. I see. Let's go find my personal favorite. Where's my boy? Where is he? What do you mean there's no Black Frost? Oh no, wait, no, he's dark. Or no, he's in Yoma, I want to say. Or is it in Jirai? No, I think he's Yoma. Hang on, we'll find him. Don't worry, he couldn't have gone far. Samael, Tautier, Gira Makala. Let me guess here. Gira Makala. Repel Fizz, no dark, baby. No weaknesses. That's just the way we like him. And then, of course, there's Mott, who will, of course, have Dragon's Eye if he needs. Alright, and then let's see here. Huh. Abaddon, Queen Mob. Oh, and then you get Nyx too. How nice. Nyx, Lilith, Succubus. Where is Yoma? And there's the Haunt, the Foul. He should be down here somewhere. Okay, well maybe he'll... There's Black Frost. Oh, he's in the Night Clan. Hold on, let's see if he's... No. Huh. Oh, hi! Hello, everybody! Thank you all very much for attending. I do sincerely appreciate it. I'm sorry, I think I might have had my, I don't think my sound alerts, Oh, that explains it. Sorry, my Twitch overlay wasn't on. Either way, hello everybody. Thank you all very much for attending. We're just looking over the new SMT tabletop RPG. We're just poking around here. I was looking for my personal favorite, Black Frost. He's my what's the word? Oh man, I also need to. I need to futz with my one chat. But either way, yep, the thing just came out today. So we were playing a little bit of Nocturne beforehand. Also, I'm Boletyus, your resident fungal leshy. I like to play video games and read books. And right now I'm just we also went through a little bit of character creation, but they don't have a form fillable PDF, so I just wrote it down on my I lost my train of thought. Hold on. On my little notepad. But either way, yes. Again, thank you very much, Sarah K. I do sincerely appreciate the raid, and welcome everybody. And that reminds me, how was your stream? Was it fun? Did you have a good time? I'm going to assume yes, but I will at least wait for confirmation while I flick through here, because, of course, he's not actually in the, that's the word. He's over in the boss section, as we can see here, because he's... Hold on, I am really sorry. I'm not actually... Let me go and crack open my other, my stream manager. What is this? This is... We are looking at the... I see, it's gifts. Yeah, we're just, it's the... What's the word? Well, it's the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne tabletop RPG, Tokyo Conception, I believe it's called. Originally, it was, I want to say published in like 2005, but this is the first time that an official translated version has made it out to the States. And beyond. But yeah, I ended up, granted they took a hot second to get my, my PDF over to me, so I was... So yeah, now we're just looking around here. Actually, you know what? We can go take a gander at a character creation again real quick. It also doesn't have table of contents pre-loaded up, so I'll just need to, which is a little strange for my taste. But yeah, so far it seems like it is a pretty darn accurate one-to-one recreation of the game. Because you've got your three flavors of your player characters. You've got your fiends, which are humans that have been imbued with demonic power. You've got your demons, which are your bog standard, anything that isn't really a human. And then you've got your humans, who are plain Jane and prone to dying, but they are... they do have the benefit of they take less experience to gain higher levels, because that's how they balance it. And so basically is that if you've got like 1100 experience, like, you know, a fiend over here will be at level 10, whereas a demon will be at level 9. And then, you know, humans like your soldier or reporter will be at level 11. And then actually, hold on, I think it's got it somewhere here with the, there it is. As you can see, it gets... Yeah, you end up not having to be... rather, humans end up starting to really outpace fiends, and especially demons, as time wears on. However, you know, they don't get as many of the fantastical powers like Gaia Rage or being able to shoot lasers out of your eyes. But they can use guns. And wear pants. Not to say that demons can't wear pants, but it's more that they don't gain any benefit from it, and it is in fact referred to in the equipment section that even if they try that, nothing will happen. But yeah, we basically ended up just whipping together a fiend, because you've also got over here, I know that it's sideways, I can't really change the orientation because this PDF's got some sensitive information watermarked on the bottom of it, like a bunch of worms. Suppose I could have just lied and said that I pirated it, but I didn't. So we're just gonna leave that there. But anyway, yeah, you've got all of your... You've even got Masakatos down here, which is the big boy. Personally, I am oh, hello again! I think one of your raiders might have gotten a little lost on the way in, but we're glad to see that you made it in to one Ragin' Blazin'. We sincerely appreciate it. But either way, yeah, we played a little bit of Nocturne while we were waiting for things. We basically only got to we didn't even get to the first combat. It was because I was mostly like, I know, why don't we name them after something silly? So naturally I cracked out my big book, Growing Gourmet and Medicinal Mushrooms, 3rd edition by one Paul Stamets. Well, I sure hope that your dog had a pleasant time. But yeah, we ended up basically just naming 2 of our compatriots after the Blue Oyster and the Black Poplar, mostly on account of one of them had a goofy hat. and presumably was wearing all black attire. It was hard to see though, because it was misty. Couldn't quite make out the whole thing. But either way, thank you all again very much for breezing on by. We're just like I said, we're just poking around, seeing what's up here. They even have, you guessed it, assuming that you're familiar with much of it. Cause let's see here. Oh, where is it? Hold on. They've got a big list of skills. They also have the entire fusion chart, because that's the way that your demons can end up growing stronger. Because if you're locked into, like, let's say, hold on here a second. If you're locked into, like, oh, I don't know, like Amino Uzume over here, not bad stats, pretty darn good. But when you're going toe to toe with like a Dionysus, obviously your level disparagement as well as your resistances, because you also get quite the fair shot of affinities. Naturally, you'll eventually be outpaced and then, for lack of a better word, killed. Luckily, though, actually, you know what? I should probably see here, because where's the skill list? It's gear price. I know that they've got the skill list in here somewhere, because I think they also have all of the good healing skills. But yeah, I'd say this is a perfectly, wonderfully faithful recreation of the game. In convenient and easy to digest tabletop form. I say easy to digest. It is like 311 pages, and also as a nice touch, they've got Kanako's art, Kazuma Kanako, who is the guy. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that this is featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, and then they've also got little scans of the 3D models, which I think is really a nice touch. I should probably, and then I'm not gonna go looking at all the bosses. But yeah, fun stuff. They've even got rags jewelry where you can buy. They're basically demons that just buff up your stats when you fuse them. I'd say that this is a pretty darn good thing. But yeah, it just, well, at least the PDFs just came out today. The physical copies aren't coming until like January, which is a little bit of a ways away, and I was rather eager McBeaver. So I ended up, I got the physical edition as well as one with the PDF. But yeah, I'd say that it's a pretty fun time. I think this one is out of Lion Wing Publishing. So I think that it's quite fun. But yeah, who knows? I think I'm good with my preliminary once over here. I'll probably keep looking at it, and if I can, I might have to figure out how to make a what's the word? A form fillable PDF myself, because they do have it in the back. So I'll tell you what, I might just get back to a little bit more of proper Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, which for context is well, of course, it's the third title in the Shin Megami Tensei series from Atlas, and I believe it was their first proper 3D SMT title. So I'll tell you what, let me just get that bad boy booted right back up, and also probably go and let me just put this over here. Also, this is the background that I use. It's not mine, mind you. We do use, hold on, where did my overlay and accoutrements, sound alerts on? Where is everything? Where's my Twitch overlay? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Don't worry about that. It's a little scuffed. And let me also just settle my my closed captions over here. And also probably put me down just a wee bit. I should probably also stop playing the background. We were also listening to the original, or rather just the big OST collection. We just had that on shuffle. I do quite enjoy it a fair bit. We're just gonna drag me down here. Actually, we're gonna increase my size just a little bit, because I remember I shrank myself. Then we're gonna put me down here. But yeah, For the most part, I like to read and play video games, and as you can clearly tell, do my fair bit of jibber jabbering, jaw flapping, even if jaw, whatever. And let me also turn this down just a wee hair. Because I do love the tunes, but sometimes they are a little loud. But yeah, so yeah, we got our first look into Tokyo Conception. I think that it's a fun time. Now bear in mind, I haven't gotten very far in. Pay no attention to these ones, even so, you know, like 4 hours of playtime. It's not really that much. I didn't even breach level 20. But yeah, we're just gonna get this party started. For context, we were basically going to go and see our teacher at the hospital. Not because she was like sick or anything, but that's just because that's where she told us and our couple of pals to go and meet her. And long story short, the world as we know it has come to an end, and a lady dressed in mourning garb and a small blonde child have shoved some horrible insect into our cranium. And now we've got cool RGB tattoos, and there are ghosts. Don't mind him, though. He doesn't know that he's dead. Anyway. We also played it on hard because, you know, I'm a sadomasochist, except the sadism only comes from me hurting myself. Anyway. We just need to figure out where the heck we're going. Oh, right. What would a demon like you want with me? I'll heal your wounds, so please don't decide to eat me. Love you insist. Thank you, doctor. I also woke up in the morgue, and also, don't worry, this hospital was like this when we got here. It wasn't any world-shattering catastrophe that caused it to start looking like this. But yeah, and then we're gonna go wander over here. Hello. Who are you? Yet another demon after Magatsuhi? No. We'll go down here, and I'm not entirely sure when we'll get into the scrapping. You feel an extraordinary power from beyond the door. Yes, I would love to open it, please. But yep, this is your, as you can see, we're somewhere where we weren't expected to be. You find yourself in a strange place. Yep, and there's more people, more weirdos, different weirdos, mind you, because the last one was an older woman and a small child. This one also is.
Show me the strength of a demon.
As you can see, he so kindly requests. Except they're gone. That reminds me. Oh, we can't use that here. Don't worry though, we'll be able to open our menu someday. I'll just go over here and crack this open. I would love whatever's inside of this. Then we'll go and be attacked. I want it! Oh no! As you can see, they're eat. Damn it! Don't touch me. Also, the music, as you can hear, is an absolute banger. And so we're just gonna have to bop them because that's the only thing we've got. And we're also just gonna hope that we don't get crit to death. Luckily, though, we should be able to survive. And if we can't, then I'm going to gently mute my mic and start screaming into the void. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. We're perfectly fine. And now we may customize our stats as we see fit. Now we only get one a shot, but what I am going to do is we're just going to... Actually, no, I'm going to pump that into Vit because we need health. And yes, I will absolutely allow it. Wonderful. Because sometimes your Magatsuhi will go, for lack of a better word, a little haywire. And of course, there's also this scary doctor. But anyway, still can't be used here. But yep, now we don't have to just fight by ourselves, mind you. We'll eventually get party members. This, however, does not count. So he's just gonna need to get his. We might be. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That was a little close for comfort. Because you see how he ended up getting an extra attack after he crit? We're also just gonna limp back over here. Doc. Thanks. Appreciate it. Basically, it works on the, they call it the press turn system, right? So, for each combatant, usually, you end up getting an amount of actions to take. However, if you end up scoring a critical hit, or... Please don't interrupt me, scary man in a wheelchair. I'm trying to explain the mechanics. So then... you get your press turn is only half consumed, which will leave you with, now, I don't know, I know that this guy doesn't have a lot of juice, so we're just gonna hit him. So basically, since I only have the one press turn, unless if I get a critical hit, or if my enemy happens to be weak to... This might not be good. I might be... Well, that's unfortunate. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have taken out the Jirai. So we're dead. We got an achievement for dying. Anyway. So we'll just get that show on the road once again. Which is more than a little awkward, but hey, what can you do? And besides a push, beat, shove, and we decide it's no longer in our interest, we will just... crank that difficulty down. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah. I think it's a fun time. It's a little bit of a relic of its time. I think this was a 2003, I want to say. The other neat thing about this one is that in the... yeah, I find myself in a strange place. Thanks. Can we just... Let's just... Yeah. Uh-huh. Don't worry about it. It'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, thanks. Especially because it seems I can't actually make use of my... Never mind, I can. I just have to use them here rather than in the... Oops. Stuff to recognize for later. But either way. We'll just, you know what, we'll actually just flick it onto auto. I think we'll be alright. Because we should hammer at the... yeah. At least hopefully. But yeah, also the other thing is that if you end up missing or hitting something that the enemy nullifies or drains completely, you will lose 2 press turns for... Yes, I would like to increase my vitality a little more, please. And yes, I would also like to let it continue to react violently. And now our strength has gone up by 1, which is great. Big and cool, even. Because that's the thing, is that sometimes... It also does... because one of the downtime things is that you can let your Magatama run wild. At least in the game. Though usually for this one, we're also just going to punch him, and we're really going to hope that he doesn't crit me. Okay, good, we're fine. And then we're going to immediately double back here, and then we're just going to go and follow the scary man in the wheelchair. Because I don't want to, I don't want to lose my free stat. Color me scared. I'm just a terrified little guy. But anyway.
This way.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. We'll follow you. Now, granted, oh darn. This is the opposite of good. We're just gonna hope that we can burst them down fast enough. Okay, I think we'll be safe. So long as we don't miss. I get the distinct feeling I almost jinxed myself there. But we will continue to increase our vitality so that we've got a little bit more gas in the tank. And yes, we will allow it to continue to react violently, which allows us to completely recover. And now we've got a skill. Skills are very important, you see. And now that we've got a little extra gas in the tank, why don't we go and try and throw our lives away? Now we're just going to make liberal use of the big punch here. Because once we deal with the Kodama, he'll be small fry and should be easy enough for us to just auto our way to victory. Especially since I think they only have 10 HP, but I'm not 100% sure if I can, I don't think that we have the Demon Compendium, at least not in this title. Ah, this one did have money over there. Let me, that's the map. Yeah, no. It's a little bare bones, but this also had 2 re-releases. One that was a Japan exclusive, and the other one that came to the West. The Maniacs Edition. Well, technically speaking, the Maniacs Edition, it's the only version that made its way to the West. That was the one that featured Dante from the Devil May Cry series, because that was part of a trade, a bit of an art trade between Kazuma Kaneko and, well, and Capcom, or rather between Atlas and Capcom, I guess, where they were like, hey, we'll get our main guy to design DMC3's Devil Triggers. If you let us use Dante in our Nocturne game. And naturally, hands were shook, and a meme was born. But anyway.
Your strength is outstanding.
I beg to differ.
We shall meet again soon.
Well, I'll be seeing you. But anywho. Yep. I've always had a special place in my heart for the, you know, I am gonna go and double back here and make a save. Because it's only like a 10% chance, I want to say, that you get the stat increase when you let your Magatama run hog wild. Now you might also be noticing that we've got a little paw next to our curly Q there. That means that we're playing with the Chronicles edition, so we get the version that does not have Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Make it outside. Alive.
Thank you, Hijiri. I don't really... We'll try our best. But that one features Raido Kuzunoha from, well, at the time it was Raido Kuzunoha and the Soulless Army, which is sort of like more of an action title. Okay, so let's head to the roof then, I guess. And we will just scale down the side of the building and hopefully escape. I'm kidding. It was all a lie. We can't get over that waist-high fence. What are you, crazy? We'll just go down to the 2nd floor. Because, as I recall... never mind, I guess there's just the exit there. Anyway. I am gonna go and poke around here because... Vagatsui! Vagatsui! The door is locked from the other side, and we're not going to open that. Also, for context, Magatsui is basically just the lifeblood. There's some demons called Praetors making a fuss about wanting Magatsui. Magatsui is the source of demonic powers, I think. I really don't know how it works. But yep, I think that I'm quite pleased with the with at least the tabletop. Also, of course, there's a vending machine here. However, I don't think we have any we don't have any spare change. We did, however, get a mysterious drink. But that was because we ended up raiding the vending machine earlier on when we still had some spare change and a shirt. I need an annex gate pass to get through. Well, ain't that just a kicker? I'm going this way. I do have a map. I do have a map. Now I can obsessively check this as much as I need. And also, actually, you know what? I'll talk with you first. I saw some humans at the annex. They're probably dead by now, gobbled up by demons, flesh, bones, and all. Well, aren't you just a bit of a pessimist? Of course, now we're brimming with medicine, which is admittedly not very useful here. And then we're just gonna go wander around downstairs, because that's the only thing I can think to do. And of course, the door is barred, which is convenient, because we don't have to go poking around to see if we can get... The exit is just as you perceive it. Were you trying to leave the hospital? No? I see. So I'm wandering around. Oh, Yaki. Yanagi. Yeah, never heard of him. Oh. That's not good. Let's go over here and open the cash cube. Naturally, there's going to be a lot of medicine inside of the hospital, but, you know, it's kind of part and parcel. Alright, let me... Did I not go in here? No, I did go in here. And this door was locked because they're groaning about things. And I guess we'll just look over here. I see. And yep. Go looking around. Let's go over here. And there's a pixie. I've never seen a demon quite like you. Hey, are you looking for something? Yeah. Hey, about that thing you're looking for. I'll help you if you want. In fact, I'll be your demon ally. You want to know what I'm looking for? A demon who could take me to Yoyogi Park. You look kind of flabby and weak, but I'll let that slide. What do you say? Should we join up? Yeah, sure. Alright then, let's get out of here. If you have the pass thingy, we can get through that door to the annex. I saw some Praetors carrying it. I'm Pixie the Fairy. I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. And Pixie has joined my party. How nice. Now, bear in mind, though, is that even if we have... let me just double check here, make sure that she's... Okay, yeah, good. She's summoned. Because even if we do have a demon ally, if we should falter and fall, the game is still... it'll still kick us to the title screen. It's old school like that. Except the fact that SMT5 is also like that. But SMT4, on the other hand, is a bit of a departure, because even if you should falter and fall, your demon allies will still fight in your stead, and can even patch you back up if needs must. Ew, those gunky Praetors are inside. Here, let me talk to them. Pixie changed the tone of her voice. Yep. As you can tell. Magatsui? Me eat. Me eat. The door is now unlocked. Alright, they fell for it. You ready? Ready as I'll ever be, I guess. Magatsui? You don't have any Magatsui to give to the likes of you. Now, if you don't want to get hurt, hand over the pass thingy. Pronto. As you can see, they're taking offense to it. Blarg. yeah, I mean, they're really not much for chit-chatting. Also just occurred to me that they may or may not have their willies out. So we gotta get them out of here. Otherwise, we're gonna get, Yep. Ouch. Please don't bite the pixie. Okay, good. Alright, so... yeah, we'll just get to hammering them. And I'm pretty sure these guys are... yeah, good. Alright, and let's go for a lunge. And, oh, okay, well, that's just how it goes sometimes. You tricked. Indeed, they were tricked. That's just how it goes sometimes. It be how it do. And then we'll, you know what, actually? Then we'll just get this party started. No! Don't bite me! Bunch of rude rapscallions, I swear. But anyway. Obtain the annex gate pass. Yeah, so we'll probably try and break out of the hospital, and then I think I'll probably send you guys on your merry way. Just because I've got some things that I have to do this evening. I've got to I'm making some pork cockony, so I've got to I gotta find my Final Fantasy 14 cookbook, and then I need to figure out what I need to go and get from the grocery store. Because I know that I have that book somewhere in this place, but I'm not 100% sure. And now, of course, we're also being attacked by goons. Luckily, however, we can wear them down fairly quickly. So we will probably want to patch up a little bit using Dia. And then we will press on. Make liberal use of the Annex Gate Pass. And then we'll wander over here. Go talk to this scary ghost. There's a demon way stronger than you up ahead in the Annex. You'll probably get shredded in an instant. Nice knowing you. Luckily, though, they will give us the warning of, you know, you feel the presence of an incredibly strong demon ahead. As you can see, there he was. Now, we are going to, now, the nice thing is that since we've got a little bit of physical bulk, you know, 54 hit points isn't nothing to sneeze at, as they say. So we will probably want to increase our agility, just to try and keep our, See that demon swimming around the lobby like he owns the place? Well, he does. That's Fornius. As long as he's around, you might as well kiss any hopes of leaving this hospital alive goodbye. Don't worry. He's not invincible, probably. He's just invincible. Then, of course, I can see it. I can see you suffering in your battle against the demons. But this future is only one of many possibilities. The future is not written in stone. I shall help you. What future do you desire? You know what? Let's not do this. I think I'll be content with the mystery. Then we'll just go wander over here, because I'm pretty sure somewhere there's a dog. I have never seen a demon like you. Take this as a sign of our meeting. Thanks. Us demons have it rough. That's a Shisa. They're basically a Chinese guardian dog. Fun stuff. And also, as you can see by the, hey, you there. The demon next door isn't trying to eat me, is he? Hey, wait a sec. You're a demon, too. I'll be completely honest. I find that to be a little rude, but... anyhow. Yeah, and then naturally we're gonna... okay. Oh, hold on. Hey. Is this world really about all about survival of the fittest or whatever? I think there's more to it than that. Kodama's expression became cheerful. I'll tell you all the secrets that I know. Hey, have you been doing your proper demon negotiations lately? You haven't given up just because a conversation went sour, have you? Sure, there are some demons that won't join you no matter what, but they still like to talk. Yeah, you might as well talk to as many demons as you can. Bye. And then he just buzzed off. Unfortunately, however, we also got ambushed. And now we're just going to start wailing on them until they, you know, leave me alone. I'm pretty sure they still only have 10 hit points. So they're not invincible. They're just annoying. Alright, let's here, because I think... Oh, we'll also talk to this guy. You're not trying to defeat Fornius, are you? I am. Tough as you may be, you'll never beat him alone. Don't just junk punch every demon you see. If you talk to the right, you can convince him to join you. Oh, come on though, man. You can't just be saying like, just don't go junk punching him, but it's my favorite activity. The only thing that brings me any joy in this world. Now, as I recall though, is that what we'll want to do is we'll want to deal with his entourage, because sometimes they will be very rude and will interrupt your conversation flow. Because they are, at the end of the day, a bunch of rude rapscallions. So naturally, we're gonna give them the old... Oh no. Don't worry though, it doesn't take us out of the running. It's just a little unfortunate, but we can also pop some of these medicines once we get the opportunity to. And then we'll pass. Then we'll talk. You wanna play? Kodama is thinking to himself, I want 1 life stone. Yes. Still not enough, we'll give him a medicine. And now, we're the bestest of pals. And that's that. Now we've got a brand new demon that we can call to the field. And then we're gonna, yeah, we'll just make use of some of our skills. We'll leave one, enough for 1 Zeo in the tank. Oh, oops, sorry, I skipped past that. Excuse me, did you know Fornius is a big, strong meaty? Oh, and the adults said demons were outside too. No, I didn't. I had no idea. Actually, I kind of did. I just ended up accidentally mashing through your dialogue. I think it might actually be on the other side, because I know that there's a, I think there's a save point somewhere around here. Because I would very much like to save before I go throwing down with any beasts. And would you look at that? Oh no, never mind. A whole new enemy has appeared. I clicked the wrong button. That's my bad. Oops. Now the other question is, yeah, and then we'll just pass. Oh wow, this is in a terrible order. I think you're weak to... Are you weak? No, they're not. I really should probably look at their, Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we'll just pour it on here. And I will hit you. And then we'll hit you. And then we'll just get to hammering on these guys. Because I think between Kodama and Boli, we should be able to take them out in one fell swoop. Give or take. Apparently, you know, they're a little on the tough side. I wouldn't say tough, they're just a little durable, you know. Which is quite unfortunate, but luckily now we have learned the art of seduction, and yes, I will listen to what you have to say. Thank you. I've received the dish charm. How lovely. I promise I will only sell it for money. That's because money's important at the end of the day. Can't really do much without it. Get that out of the way here. So just, yeah, that's that. And granted, if you end up talking with demons that you already have, usually they will recognize their kin and we'll be like, hey, you're a pretty cool guy. Here's like $5, or I'm just gonna leave you alone. Maybe the will-o'-the-wisps are weak to this. They are. So now we'll just get to junk punching these guys, and we'll try and find our way to a healing zone, so as we can get patched up. Just because we're a little low on juice. Luckily, though, we can also get more. I'm gonna lean on strength. And we will allow Magara to continue to violently react. Which I believe only heals me. Yes. But, you know, I mean, hey, we're number 1. We have to be, at least. Because if we go down, we're heading... It's a one-way ticket straight back to the title screen. And I don't think any of us want to see that one again. Let's see here. Where is my next goal? Okay, so we'll head that way and then down the stairs. And try and find, well, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Especially since they got the drop on us. Oh dear. And we seem to be missing a fair bit, which is not good. You hate to see it. Alright, so let's just make use of this revival bead, because I mean, hey, we might as well. They're a dime a dozen. We will then patch ourselves all the way back up to full and resummon Pixie, please. Thank you. And then we'll just go wander around down here. Now, if I remember right, I don't actually think that we can yeah, no, we can't change the party order, at least not in this one. In SMT5, Vengeance, and regular SMT5. And I also think in 4, you could shift your crew around, as it were. Of course, there's this guy. Do you have time to spare? I saw a human sneak past Fornius just a while ago. Thanks. Appreciate your input. Perfect. And now we can go and... Actually, we should probably... We'll pass, and then we'll try talking with the Preda and see if they... Never mind, they're a little dumb. So, we're just gonna have to deal with them the old-fashioned way. And that's that. Except now there's even more of them. So we'll have you do that, and now you should be able to one-ding them. Yes, he can. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect, delightful, delicious. Clean. Now, of course, some people like to say they swear by magic builds, but I, on the other hand, am more of a demons stick together, so defeat the demons in the way first. They disrupt conversations. Yep. There's a trick to negotiating with demons. That's it. There's some races of demons that rarely join through negotiation methods. Like these guys, because they don't. Because they can't understand. It's a very unfortunate series of events. And that's that. So we'll probably be up to, well, that was rather quick. But after all, I swear by, oh, yeah, perfect. And then we'll get this. And then we're just gonna go run over here, and we're gonna hope that we can find this unlock. The door is locked. I would love to unlock the door, please. Then please take me over to the doctor's office. And then to the save point. so that hopefully I will be at full health when I go and throw down with Fornius, as he is so called. And we'll also make use of analysis to see what we can get done. And also, the signs of change appearing on Pixie's body, that basically means is that she's capable of evolution. Thank you very much for the healing of my wounds, I appreciate it. And then we'll just go run over here. Duck in here, and let's save. We'll just keep trucking on down. Yeah, that's not bad.
First things first, try and make...
Don't worry, I got some good pals with me now. Mostly consists of this Pixie and this, I'm not, a sentient Gumby. Yeah, that's the one. If you go south from this hospital, you run into Yogi Park in Shibuya. I hear that Shibuya is a fun place with stores and a club and everything. Yeah, if only Fornius wasn't here. Yeah, this is a de heck with Fornius. All of my homies dislike Fornius. But you know how that goes. Then we hit him, and then we punch you, and then that's that. Delightful, delicious. Oh, hold on, I should probably... We'll just take a look and see what's in here. Never mind, it's another hallway, but you know what? Why don't we go and take a look? There's at least stuff down here. Oh, Nelly. Alright, so we'll have you go that way. You go that way. Perfect. Delicious, delightful, delightful. Thank you, thank you. I would love to take a little more agility. I would also life bonus, thank you. And I got vitality increased by 1. We just can't stop winning. Now bear in mind is that, you know, your stats can only go up to, like, I want to say 40 is the, I can't remember if it's a hard cap here. That's mostly because, you know, the Demi-Fiend is in fact an entity that is built different. You ever hear someone screaming, all the Magatsui here is mine? There, that'd be him. Oh, and if you take him off, he'll rough you up without a moment's hesitation. A rude dude with a bad attitude, you know? You can't tolerate such shenanigans from a big fish. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then there's a way up there, and then we'll just head down and to the right, and we'll see what else we can find. Now it'll also be very nice once we get a stoma. Well, that's a little rude. Oh no. I guess we might have to hot-foot it back over. Okay, never mind. I think we'll be okay. Never mind. Oh, that was a little on the close side. But you know what? Hey, we survived. That's perfectly alright. Though I am going to, we'll just... We'll just make use of a little patch job here real quick. And then we'll go over here, and then we'll just head on down this way and see what else we can find. Like more goodies. I myself am a bit of a goodie enjoyer. But yep, just need to figure out what I'm gonna do on Friday. Because I usually stream, that reminds me, I forgot to add. I usually stream Friday through Tuesday at noon o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Can I talk to you? Are you good to chat with? You expect me to join you? Yes? Here, you can have some of my energy. Deeply impressed, still not enough. Here, you can have 60 bucks. Thanks. Appreciate it. See, and now we got another new friend. Isn't that lovely? There we go. Let us summon and return to stock. Barely get 5 feet in any direction. Zan. Punch. Oh no, they're a little on the tough side. Oh, never mind, they block it. Ah, we've made a mistake. Please don't zap me. Very rude. Okay, so, oh, guess we're just gonna have to go for plan A. Which is just punch him. Because I'm a bit of a strength build enjoyer myself. I find it to be the most fun. Are you gonna defeat Fornius? Yeah. Yeah, right. I'll give you all my money if you can do that. I mean, hey, you know, listen, don't go making promises that you can't keep. Seems you're hurt. Allow me to heal you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, we'll probably try and beat Fornius, and then we'll just double back. I need to try and remember what exactly it is that he's weak to, but granted, we don't have access to any form of fusion, so we're just gonna have to dance the old-fashioned way with Mr. Fornius. So yeah, I think it's high time to throw down. We've got enough juice. We've got life bonus. Also, just gonna crack my
Hey, punk! I've never seen you around, and I don't like your face. You trying to get by without paying respect to me, the almighty Fornius? You want to die, don't you?
No.
Screwed up and let another human escape a while ago, but not this time. I have a habit of butchering anyone who disrespects me. I cut him up with these fins. Time to die!
How incredibly rude. Well, anyway, let's see here. So we'll pass. Let's just hit him with the analyze, please. Huh. Let's just try the good old zap him. Okay, good. Yeah, we've found your Achilles heel. But first things first, we're also just going to then we'll pass. We will lunge. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll zap him, and we will keep. Oh, and it looks like he's stunned actually, so that's wonderful. Or shocked. Never mind. He shrugged that off rather quickly. So then we will dodge, or rather, then we will lunge again. Works wonders. A quick zap, thank you. And then we'll zap him again. I can't remember if that passed. No, it's just free crits. Oh, isn't that lovely? And then we can have Shikigami go and do that, and then yeah, we'll just lump that in there.
What the hell? That actually hurt!
Ouchie! And now we've entered the DPS race of our tour. We really need to, yeah, we're just gonna hope that this will be enough to bring him low. This is the power of debuffs. This is why you should take them, because debuffs in this game are A, permanent, and B, stacked. I shouldn't say permanent. They, rather, I should not say permanent. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, we'll just dump more into vitality. Heck with it, why not? Yes, I will definitely allow it to violently continue. That's a shoot, darn it. Thank you very much. And then we get lunge and pause moody, and then eventually I've obtained Watatsumi, which is wonderful. Very necessary, very nice. And then we will grab this and that. And then we'll just double back real quick here, and we'll be, you will say unto them, hey, you big nerd, where's my money? Well, ain't that darn. Oh, hey, a Huapo. I can actually, we'll make use of one of them. So first things first, what we're gonna do is we will lunge at the brutes, and we're gonna hopefully wear them down. Wonderful, and then we'll just pass on you, and we'll, I guess, Zam. Yeah, that ought to work. Oh no. Please don't set. Please don't. He's just a boy. Alright, well that's that, and that's there, and then we'll pass over here, and then we'll just talk. You want me to come with you? Well, Wapo is thinking, yeah, sure, by all means, you can have a little money, and a life stone. You're a worm. How could you say such things? Either way, we're gonna go and shake this man down for his shekels. You really beat him. Dang, a promise is a promise, take it. Yeah, damn it, I need to escape from poverty first before I could escape from here. Listen, man, you know, just don't go writing checks that you can't cash. It's unfortunate, but what more can I say on the matter? Then we'll go and we'll just wander over. Well, I'll just get to it. Oh no. Well, that's concerning. I'm just kidding. We're perfectly fine. So, either way, now that we... Actually, that doesn't remind me. I should probably, call Kodama back out. Just in case. Just in case, just in case. But either way, I'd say that was a pretty darn good time. We've gotten, well, I mean, we did get to have a very nice first look into the Tokyo Conception TTRPG. And so I'm going to just get ready here and send you guys on your merry way. So let me see here. I will... Oh, is there... It looks like there is a slime chuba by the name of one Mr. Chapstick. Looks like they are at the Kabukicho prison, which is a fair bit further into the game. So I'll tell you what, if you guys like, I'll bounce you that way. And yeah, we'll send you guys across. Again, thank you very much, Sarah K, for both the raid and the follow. I do sincerely appreciate it. And I will be back on... Alright, I should probably click the start the raid button. So you got about like 4 seconds. But anyway, thank you again very much. I do sincerely appreciate it. I'm probably going to work on getting a form fillable PDF slapped together if I can figure out how to do that. I probably can. I like to consider myself a pretty smart fungus. Maybe, I don't really know. But either way, again, I really do appreciate it. Truly, I do. So I will, I'll send you guys on across, and toodaloo, and I'll see you on Friday. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, but you can go and check my Twitter if I don't forget to say what I'm gonna do. But either way, again, toodaloo. Da 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 da.